The question has been asked, when should I not fast? I kind of asked myself that too. Are there some times or some situations that I just shouldn't fast? Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So there are many reasons why we shouldn't fast. And I always believe that there are more reasons why you should. Although we're ever changing and ever evolving humans, and so therefore there's not always going to be a time for fasting, and that's okay. I like to call this more of flexible eating. I think if you look at it that way, that if you're living a fasting lifestyle, or what we call living OMAD lifestyle, which is 1 meal a day, you can be very flexible when you eat. So when are those times that you shouldn't be fasting? That probably would be a question that you would ask yourself, but I'm just going to give you some suggestions and things that I know when I should not fast. So for one is having a medical ailment that needs doctor's attention. Now, if this is something very serious, something long-term, you may need to check with your doctor, and you should anyway when you change a diet plan or meal plan, because there's some situations where you may be on some type of medication, so it may go against you when you are fasting and taking medicine on an empty stomach. Those could be the reasons of not fasting. So you want to check with your doctor. If you have any medical conditions, especially something like diabetes or autoimmune diseases that you've been struggling with, you want to check with the doctor first and see how you can do this in a safe way. Another reason when I think you probably shouldn't fast is moments of or days of extra burnout, extra stressed moments. You could be going through some traumatic events where you just don't eat anyway. There could be events, something happened to a loved one. You may be in and out of the hospital. There'd be a situation where you're just completely burned out from work, and you're at a point of exhaustion where it could cause a medical problem for you. If you're feeling like this, I think those are the times that you really will find it difficult to focus and to be disciplined about your fasting. So I would let these events pass before you're ready to get back on track to fast in the first place. So during those burnout or stress moments, give yourself a rest from fasting. Another reason why I would not fast would be when my body is telling me that I'm hungry and extremely hungry, that I need to eat. Now, sometimes those hunger pangs could just be a disguise for being dehydrated. So I would go ahead and drink water, sparkling water, anything like that, with maybe squeeze some lemon in it, and see how you feel half an hour after that. That might just do the trick. If you're really struggling and you're extremely hungry, go ahead and eat something. You know, there's dirty fasting, so you can do a piece of cheese or some avocado or something just to get over that hump. But if it comes down to it that you just want a meal, have the meal. Nothing wrong with that. Do not beat yourself up and kill yourself over fasting, because that's literally what could happen if we're not mindful of how we're doing it, and also being basically guided by someone who is much more experienced at fasting. Okay, so this is optional. If you have a lot of, schedule events on your calendar. Maybe you have to go back to back to back. You have events that you're going to be eating at, and that's just optional. But we talked about this in past videos where you would have a plan. Maybe you need to go ahead and just eat your meal plan from home before you actually get to these events. But if it's like back to back to back, and you know that you're going to be stressed out about whether or not you're fasting, just go ahead and not fast for that short time. Maybe it's just a couple of days or maybe a week, and that's okay. Take a break and enjoy yourself. Just be mindful of what you eat. The other thing I would say why you wouldn't fast is traveling might be something that's very stressful for you and for me for that matter. So I would say that traveling, you should probably eat what you need to eat just so you don't get sick. You're picking up germs from other people on a plane, things like that. Maybe you just want to drink tea with some cream in it or coffee with cream in it. Again, a form of dirty fasting, right? But at least it's just coating your stomach and just making sure that you're being safe and you're being healthy. Again, traveling is going to happen from time to time, and if you need to eat something while you're out, then go ahead and do it. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to do a quick video here about flexible eating and when you shouldn't fast. I hope that helped you, and if you have a question or if you want to leave a comment, please do. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. I have a lot of videos. I try to get out 1 or 2 videos per week. So I thank you for watching. And just remember, you're human. So take care of yourself first. And when you're ready for some extreme fasting, then go ahead and do it. But think about the things that may be keeping you from that. And it's telling you something. Listen to your body. Listen to your gut, listen to your conscience. And I thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.